does women empowerment mean to you?
I think women empowerment to me means being confident, walking into a room and owning that room, not being afraid. I think sometimes, especially in the industry you're in, it can be quite overwhelming.
Yeah.
You know, you can walk into somewhere and feel quite small. So I think the energy that you radiate to other people can be like life-changing in that sense. And I think that's for me something that I've always wanted to kind of be, is like this strong woman. I was raised by one. I want to be one. And for me, I think that's kind of what I wanted to come across when I was on Love Island, was that you can be a strong woman. And I think it's hard to be a strong woman these days. Hopefully we'll touch on that in a bit. I think it is, men just get it quite easy. And I think it's hard for women these days to kind of be strong, independent women. It's a lot harder.
It is hard, and it can be misconstrued. Was you are a very strong-minded person, and that sort of came across in the show.
Just
when I was watching you on the show, I was like, "That's my girl." Honestly, I said, I love a woman who knows who she is and who demands what she wants because she knows who she is, and is not just there allowing people hand over to her what they think is good for her. Do you understand? And that came across on the show, and I'm like, I love her. She's so strong-minded. She says what she wants to say. She knows what she wants, and she demands that. Fortunately, that can come across. You know,
and I think unfortunately it did come across that way. And that was what was a massive shame for me when I came out, to see how I was portrayed was so different to how I actually am. And I think sometimes being confident, being outspoken and knowing what you want can come across as maybe cocky, arrogant, but it's not that at all. It's just, you know what you want. I haven't got time to waste. And I would rather leave somewhere knowing I've said what I wanted to say in that moment, because I'd kick myself if I got home and think, I wish I'd have said that. Because so many of my friends will be thinking something and then not say it, and then we'll come home and be like, I'm so annoyed that I didn't say that point when I felt it in the moment, but you've missed your chance to kind of say it. So I always think you stand by what you say. Obviously, hold your hands up when you don't always get it right. And there was moments in that show where, I didn't always maybe say things. There's probably certain things I could have just kept my mouth shut. However, I am who I am, and I just can't help myself. If I say, I have to say what I'm thinking.
You have to say, and that's what the show is about. It's supposed to be for authenticity, and you showed who you are. You